Hello and welcome as we are introduced with Mad Max Kawaii crashing in the pit lane. What timing was that? Welcome to STB Race League here for season 23 for the Tier 3 Spanish Grand Prix here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Another exciting race. We had a great race yesterday. Lots of packed action yesterday. T1 was also its own little race itself. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't really take much aware of the streams, to be honest. I didn't really watch Mac much. But we do not have Joey in the com box. Well, we technically never had him in the com box, according to Austria. Instead, I have got our Tier 2 driver, Callum, in the com box for me for tonight. Whether that be a permanent or temporary solution, I don't know. But welcome, Callum, to the com box for the first time in STB.
Yep.
How are you,
Thank you, Matthew.
looking forward to be commentating against these Tier 3 drivers?
I think it'll be interesting this season, actually. It's a really good Tier 3 group, actually, on this game. With Maudi, Sidefex, Yonaz, and all that, so I think it's going to be interesting, yeah.
Yeah, it did carry through a good tier. Obviously, last season was pretty good as well. A lot of these drivers have come back from last season. So there's only a few new drivers in here that weren't here for last season. There was Booba wasn't here last season. Hussein wasn't here last season. Surboy wasn't here last season. Lotto wasn't here. I'm pretty much apart from that.
I don't think he was, but...
Oh, and another car's crash. That's Lotto in the barriers.
Oh, Lotto's...
That's not the first time he's missed. That's not the first time he's missed that pit lane. He missed the pit lane completely last time. So as two drivers been caught up, I'm not looking forward for the race if that's going to happen. But yeah, currently on pole position is Sidefex, and people are coming out now for the last laps. Anything can happen here.
STB Maudi actually seems to be on his lap at the moment.
Yeah, he's one of the first people to get out laps in. If he does messes up, he does have enough time to do another lap, so he's giving himself a bit of buffer. He's got a lot of gravel in his car, so I think he's going off somewhere at some point during this qualifying session. Two more yellow flags, one was Aston Martin, I think it might be Booba. No, it's not Booba, that is Juan. He's running out of fuel, I think. Oh, she's going slow. Never mind.
Yeah.
So we've got Estimandi coming around, was coming to turn 9. Flats through there, DRS open, more yellow flags. I think some people slowing down. Maudi coming, he's got a lot of traffic ahead of him. It's going to be a bit very. Oh, the Ferrari's coming right in front of him! Oh no! And he's not going to be happy with that.
Rita's spun in front of him, and oh no.
Maudi is going to be pissed.
He's got damage. Oh, he's
got damage as well, so he can't even finish his lap off.
Oh.
He can't even do new lawn. And Maudi is going to be fuming. Oh, he's come back out again. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he's gone back out on the circuit. I genuinely think he can't.
I think he's
shot. He's so shocked. I think he went wide through turn 11, turn 10, or turn 10, turn 11, and obviously he's got under marbles. He's obviously then put too much power down. He's then spanning in front of Maudi. Maudi's just assumed he was going to ghost, which he never did, and he's hit into the side of him. And yeah, that's an interesting way to end the qualifying. As
Beavers gets
11.7. He won, but he was very competitive yesterday in Tier 2. But he was down nicely in the midfield, so it really shows where the top tier.
Jammer's got no front wing. Don't know what's happened to him.
Oh,
the Jammer's got no front wing.
I'm assuming he's probably crashed somewhere in the first sector. Maybe, probably, most likely turn 4. Quite easy to spin through turn 4, and that's one dirty Mercedes. I don't know how many times he's been off the circuit. We've still got Jamo. He's the only person left, I think. Yep, Hussein not on lap either. Surboy's not on lap. Everyone's on laps. Yep, no one's on laps anymore. Jamo's got no front wing. Hussein's on the invalidated lap, and so is Surboy.
Yeah.
And he's retired. Yep. So that is your qualifying results done then for this qualifying session. Definitely some interesting conclusions to that qualifying for sure. I'm sure the highlight will be Maudi getting absolutely cut up by the Ferrari. Booba is your pole position. Well, I was going to say provisional pole position, but here's your pole finisher, runner, whatever you want to call it. For this bench. I'm waiting for these guys to finish. I'm running things to say.
Jamo is jumps in the pits.
Jamo, yeah, it's just coming to the pits, isn't he? Yeah, as soon as he builds into that garage, it'll be good. But Booba is on pole position here, followed by Mustafa in P2. Sound effects P3, very close between those two there. Only 400ths of a second split those two from P2 and P3. And we were hoping for another exciting race. I'm hoping for a dry race this time, Callum, because we've had two changeable conditions races.
Actually, yeah.
So I'm going to see a dry race.
Daniel with his 5 pace group penalty.
I'll put him down. I'll put him down behind. Well, Joey's not meant to be in here. There's a big glitch where he was spectating. It still put him in the car. So Joey's actually have to get away with another car now. He's not meant to be on the grid. He's have to go somehow avoid. He's just have to park himself over to the side, doesn't he? But yeah, that is your grid. We'll go through. Obviously, Sadafak's P3, just gone through him. Maldi's going to be P4 after all that. Yilmaz P5, Jamal P6, Tendo P7, Mixed Alpha Z P8, Mad Max P9, Pistol P10, Avita P11, Hussein P12, Mantra P13, Daniel P14, Superboy P15, Hawaiian P16, Lotto P17, Mastor P18, and it effectively will be Pirlo P19. Yeah. Obviously, Jerry will try and get out of the way. Yeah, it was a bit of a strange one. So, what we're expecting for this race, Callum, we're expecting Buber to pull away like he did in Austria and absolutely command this race, or we're expecting maybe Sound Effects to claw his way through and try and fight him?
Hopefully it'll be a bit closer. Hopefully. I think we can have a good battle, really, for the lead.
I think so as well. Strategy is quite an interesting one around here. You've got about 3 different types of strategies work around here in terms of tyre compounds. You can do soft mediums around here. I mean, we saw Darkin do, I think it's 17 laps on a set of softs, which is a little over half a race distance. So, or half race distance anyway. So you know that one stop can work. You can also do hards to mediums or hards to softs. It's all within a couple of seconds. So it'll be interesting to see what everyone does, because I think everyone's used all their soft tyres. So we'll see how it all runs out. But remember, there's no formation lap, so we're going to get straight into this.
Yeah, because of safety car, the formation laps glitched. Yeah.
I've experienced one glitch before. It wasn't very nice.
Alright,
the lights are coming up. Is there going to be a slight glitch? It's lights out for us, but it's not wait for them. And it's lights out, and away we go. And Bieber seems to got a decent start. Mustafa's alongside him. Joey's got out of the way nicely. He's going to retire at the end of this lap. As you come down to turn 1, we've got Mustafa side by side. He's got the inside. He's got the move done already. Into 2, and the McLaren's always close to the Bieber coming through turn 2. And the Red Bull's a bit wide. Side effects. He's lost multiple places here as the cars weave through. We've got the 2 Williams.
It's Alfa Romeo spinning at the back. That's
Daniel.
Spun.
Trying to get out of the way of everyone, and he's not done so. Well, despite having a 5-second time penalty, 5 place grid penalty, and he's only made himself worse.
Has not had a good start. He's down to
not.
P6.
He's on the mediums. Let me get the tyres situations up. I don't know who tyres. Everyone seems on mediums and hards right now. Only Joey's on the soft, but he's not actually going to here. So no one's starting on the soft this race. I think it's the first tier to do so. As they all weave through turn 9. Some more closeness. There's a Mercedes and a Haas. That's Mad Max.
Oh no, he's on
the
the pistol.
Oh, Pistol, don't get yourself beached on the curb. Oh, he managed to get off. And Joey's up to P16. He's not even meant to be in this race. But yeah, you've got Mustafa's leading the race. Bieber in P2. So Bieber.
Yilmaz in P3. On mediums. Yilmaz is on mediums.
The majority of the grid is on mediums.
Actually, yeah, they are.
So only a handful of cars on hards. Got Jamil on the hards, Alfa Z on the hards, and Juan on the hards as well.
Son and Pistols on the hards as well.
Yeah, but
something the pits
might have picked up damage. I'm not sure. It's kept on going. So Joe's in the pits and to retire. So Battlefield, there's a bit of a scuffle here. Got Boobers down to P3 as Mustafa's up. Full leader, just Yilmaz is up the inside. As we've got the 2 Williams cars. Close. Oh, the McLaren's off!
No, Yilmaz is spun.
he seems to have held it. I think he's got away with any damage, but that was very, very close to being a big accident. As Mustafa's now trying to put him inside the Boober, and there's contact as well. And Mustafa should have backed off of that. And that was inevitable. That is gonna happen. He's trying to stick his nose up the inside of there, and he's really put himself in a very difficult position.
And his camera's gonna go for a move on Audi here, around the outside. Oh no, he hasn't. He's backed out of it.
Yeah. Gemma's on the hard tyres, so maybe these guys are going for hards, mediums, or maybe a hard soft. So it keeps the options open a bit more, these hard tyres do. But
Mustafa and Mad Max
it's just
battling at the back.
Yeah, as there's some fuffling going on here, and some battles going on.
Oh, pistol, the two has cars are battling.
Right, we need to keep an eye on Boober here, because he might be overtaken by side effects. Side effects had a great comeback. He was down to P6, he's back up to P1.
Yeah, he's avoided all the collisions, and it's Maldi. Oh. What matter would be? Oh, Boober is going to. Oh, it's not going to come back in. It's a big battle here for the top 5.
Yep. Everyone in the back.
Nintendo.
Oh, side by side. Camo. Oh, I think there was contact. I thought I heard contact there for a second. As they all weave side by side action and everywhere right now. Maldi's looking for a straight back move on Boober. Doesn't quite work for now. And what do you see? Marbles being picked up already. Already starting to see some marbles being picked up already. Be good and careful. You do lose a bit of grip.
Albert.
Ian's still going. He's got away with damage here. It's more
yellow flags. Yeah,
that's Pirlo.
Yeah, Pirlo.
Pirlo has Pirlo. Anyway,
Mad Max and Mustafa still battling.
Yep, he's as Lotto's having a bit of a moment with Moncho running a bit wide through turn 12. Not something we're doing too often. Side effects leads the race, fastest lap of the race to show his pace. But now DRS isn't able to Boober. He's gaining. He's going to go inside. He isn't.
Oh, he's backed out of it.
Yeah, too far back there. It's not an easy particular move in turn 1. You need to get alongside him to that corner.
He's battling. Well.
Yeah, but apart from a couple of little small incidences, it's mostly well behaved. Not gonna lie.
It's been a clean start.
Well, clean-ish. We have had a fair share of incidents. There's some questionable stuff going up there. Yeah, I'm assuming that's probably Rafita or Daniel.
And the F1X drivers are battling, and Rafita's got past him.
Yeah.
Anyway, is Boober going to be close enough to make a move on side effects going into turn 1?
I think with this DRS zone, with this with this very fast last sector, it makes that DRS straight more powerful because you're at higher speed for longer. It makes that DRS a bit more powerful than it would normally be from previously because you're already carrying that speed. But it looks like you've got a bit of a gap side effects.
Boober's got a lot more ERS though than side effects.
Yeah, side effects is used a lot to get back. Oh, he's touched him!
Oh no!
Oh, he's caught it, and Maldi's hit the back of him. I think Maldi's been caught in that.
Nintendo takes the lead. Nintendo takes the lead.
And Maldi's been absolutely swallowed up here as Boober's now down to P7. Everything has happened. I don't know what Boober was trying to do there. That was clearly not going to work.
Maldi and Jammo are going side by side of each other now.
Yeah, and Jammo's got a 5-second time penalty for gaining a place. I don't know what the flag was for that incident and he's gained a place. Yeah. Maybe somebody's fallen too far back.
Or Maldi and Alpha C.
Alpha C's backed off. Yes, I don't want to see what happened to Daniel. Oh, sorry, not with Daniel, Mustafa. Long go for Mary. But it seemed to just close the grid up a little bit again. The leaders were starting to pull away a little bit. Now the midfield's caught up to it after that incident.
Yeah.
So Jammo needs to be careful at 5 seconds. That's a Ferrari off. That's Fita.
Yeah.
And then McTender leads. We've start what, 4th race leader now of this race already. We just finished in lap 5. We've had side effects leading. We've had Mika, McTender leading. We've had Yilmaz leading, I presume. And
side effects going to lead again now. Going into turn 1.
Just very powerful. Bit of overtake. Up inside with the McLaren. Oh, McTendo's had a great braking around the outside.
Oh, but side effects.
Bit of a moment there.
Yeah.
It's the thing with turn 1. If you can outbrake them and go around the outside, You can then get it in inside of turn 2. Round outside. Oh,
Oh,
it's
still
contact!
battling. Oh,
Oh, yep. It's
oh
McTenno's
no,
always.
Nintendo.
Yep, on the marbles, losing the rear there. Managed to catch it there. It's not quite as bad yet. It'll get worse.
Usain's gone
race.
wide.
But yeah, it's been a very.
Oh dear, Daniel's not had a good start.
Easy crash at turn 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's off then to the gravel. But this is one big train. This is for tier 3. This is ridiculously close. Normally tier 3 is it's more spread out normally tier 3 because there's a bit more variations in driver pace. There's a bit bigger skill gap in tier 3. A tier 1, tier 2 are generally very, very, very close.
Yeah.
But here, man, everyone seems to be quite competitive around here. It seems, or certainly in 2 big groups. Now it's just a big DRS train.
Young has to move fastest for that.
Yep,
oh,
so
Nintendo! He's gone for a move on side effects and he's got it down.
Yep.
Yep.
Again, another simple DRS straight. But the thing is, if the leaders two leaders keep doing that, everyone else is stuck in a.
Everyone's just going to catch up. All
Boober, yeah, it just saw that.
26.
And the 2 Alpha Tauris, you don't want to get in too close.
Is Hussein going to come back at Boober?
Oh no. I won't go around the outside.
And Mustafa is looking for a move on Mad Max. No, but he hasn't been able to do it.
Yep, it's very close. So you can see a bit of a gap forming between Lotto and Alpha Z. Alpha Z in the Alpha Tauri. Alpha and Alpha.
The top 4 have pulled a little bit.
Yeah, Maldi's struggling a bit. I'm sure, maybe Maldi picked up a little bit of damage during that battle. Maybe picked up some minor light and green damage. Maybe nothing visual, but maybe it's something you can't quite see. More yellow flags. And
safety car! It's
Daniel's crashed.
Daniel again.
He's crashed at turn 7, turn 8. He's lost his front wing. And this will definitely make strategies some interesting strategies. And this is a chance for some of these medium runners.
Hussein's in the pits. He's on medium.
This might be excuse. Yep, go to the hards to go to the end, I would think.
Yep, Mustafa's on the pit as well.
Or maybe he wants to go on to the test.
What's Pistol going to do?
Another strategy option is 2 sets of softs.
Yeah.
That's another choice. Because the hard tyres are durable, but you're going to be very, very slow on those tyres.
What's Pistol going on to? Because he was starting on the hards. Is he going to go on to softs?
It's mediums. I'm assuming he's going to go medium softs.
All the back markers seem to be in at the moment. Matador, Rafita, below.
Just a few set of tyres. Get those hard tyres off. And it puts them on fresh tyres and it puts them back with the rest of the group.
Yeah. And everyone to mediums.
Another one to mediums, yep. So that's safety. It puts them on the better tyres. Hopefully, these are people that Pistol maybe can find his way back through the field on those better tyres, and then he can then pit a little bit later and have fresh tyres towards the end. That's another option for him. Like I say, he can go on to softs towards the end. It also depends if they saved a set of softs during qualifying. Give you an extra 5%. It gives you an extra 5% or so, extra tyres to use because it would have used them in qualifying.
Yeah. Matador's ghosting. I don't know why.
If he was disconnected, it's always paused. I haven't seen him disconnect.
He didn't say he left the lobby or anything, so
I'm assuming he's probably just paused it.
Yeah.
But shouldn't be.
What's going on here? Mad Max in the pits.
He's going to pits. I'm assuming for a set of hards. It is.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going for a set of hards.
I'm surprised no one's gone for an option to go onto the softs.
Yeah. What's happened to Pirlo? He's got 0% ERS. I don't know what Pirlo's doing. But,
he just kept you on overtake on permanently, or something.
I don't know what he's done.
Then again, this track is very difficult to keep it actually battery up. So it was already like in the first place. Maybe struggled to actually
could have
save
been,
it.
yeah.
But yeah, Master's still ghosting. As they all currently starting to bunch up, we'll have to wait for Pirlo here. to catch back
Hello,
up with him.
Rafita and Daniel.
If he can catch up by the end of this lap, Safety car could come in at the end of this lap. I think he probably could do that.
Yeah.
It's penalty's really going to hurt Jammer here. Jammer's going to have to go long here and try and filter in somewhere where he's not going to lose too much time with that penalty. Don't know.
I think Pirlo could catch up here.
Nah. Would it be early enough to
Actually,
make Safety car go in now? Yeah, I think Safety car, no, I don't think it will. Safety car, I think, will just be a bit too close to the pit lane, I think. Also, it might have to be another lap. Bit late to call if it does. Oh, it is in! That's a very late call, and everyone's... Nintendo slams on the brakes. It's a very, very late call. I don't even know if that's bloody loud or not, to be honest. He can go now if he wants to. Safety car's already in the pit lane.
What's McTender going to do? He's gone! Oh, no,
he's not. He's gone now. Okay. Can't overtake until the start-finish line, and we're gone. It's a very short surprise. And
he's overtaking Jamo.
Look at the speed he's got down there. Jamo's getting soloed. As Maldi's on lost pace, he's got a legal overtake, I assume. I'm not sure what's going on. I think there's some yellow flags going on there. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Race side effect is all over McTender now. Oh,
squabbling going on there. Gilliam's trying to find a way past Side Effects. Side Effects is also trying to find a way past McTendo.
Well, Yilmaz at the moment, no? And Booba. Oh, he's forced Booba on the grass. And now Jamo. That's going to allow Jamo to try and battle with Booba now, but he's out of it.
Yeah, people will have to re-engage, try and get the rhythm back in.
McTender has gained 6 places so far in this race.
Yeah,
yellow flags,
Pirouettes. Doesn't seem to stay away from those barriers.
Yeah.
So we continue going. So McTender leads the way. We are coming up towards a third race distance. No DRS yet, just pure slitching for now. Bit close here for P11. We've got Mustafa trying to move on Moncho.
He's going to get it done, turn 1. There you go.
Yeah, Moncho just got munched up there.
Oh, Max. Pistol have
a
collision.
Yeah, Pistol, sorry. Trying to make a move here. Obviously, both on fresh tyres, but Pistol's on the mediums. The inside line could be better here. Doesn't quite have the speed. Yeah, there's just still enough grip on that outside now for the moment. But the lead is continuing to go. Pistol. Oh, sorry. Side effects keeping McTendo on his tiptoes here, locking a way through. Looks like he's still a long way to go. Strategy still to play. And then any more safety cars.
Boy has gone up the inside of Muncho. Oh, Muncho's round!
Oh!
Muncho's round. Oh dear.
Muncho has been munched up the gravel as Pirlo picks up a time penalty. First one to pick up a corner cutting penalty. DRS is now enabled, so they won't get it until down towards turn 10. As Yilmaz seems to got past side effects.
Yilmaz got past side effects.
Yeah, move done there, and Sophie's got quite at the back as well.
That's missed. As also
Mustafa's had a good restart. He's got past Lotto and Surboy on those tyres. He's on a fresher set of hards, so he's going to have better grip for the people around him. So those tyres can go to the end now.
And Muncho's in the pits. I assume he got damage. Yeah.
Always going to retire either way. But yeah, for now, as I'm expecting, I mean, to see what these guys do, because that safety car would keep these guys' tyres in play longer. Will they pit earlier and go for a set of hards, or will they stretch it to go on set of softs? I think it's worth going and stretching it onto set of softs.
Yeah,
because you'll lose. I think
if you want to gamble for it,
yes, you're getting under kind of set of hards, but by the time you put those softs on, you will just pass them and fly past them. So we get a flag. It's Alfa Romeo. There's Surboy, I think, or Daniel. There's Alfa Romeo. Yep, I saw a slow Alfa Romeo, so it must be Mustafa. So obviously had a moment somewhere.
Daniel overtakes Sawyer Boy.
there's always something happens when you're just not looking at them.
Yeah.
As now, Yilmaz is on the move from
Yilmaz.
Nintendo.
Simple with DRS.
He's used a lot of that battery though, trying to
He
get that
has.
move done.
Nintendo's got 60%. Yilmaz's got
So,
20.
He's got to be very efficient now, trying to get that back.
Bieber's
It's very
got
difficult.
no ERS either.
Yeah, it's very difficult to manage the gas around here.
Yeah.
Maudi around outside.
Oh.
Is he going to spin? Is he going to make contact with him? No, Bieber's around the outside of Bieber. Oh, and a little bit of touching.
Oh.
Maudi's really trying to force him there.
Maudi's got the move done though.
Not quite as bad as Sovereign on Pit's tent yesterday, but almost.
Oh,
very
Daniel
similar to
hit!
it.
And Pistol hit Daniel, and Daniel's lost positions.
What's with these Alfa Romeos today? Are they trying to replicate what they did in Hungary on Sunday?
Oh,
And down
Mustafa's
inside
got
goes
five
Mustafa.
bombs.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh.
move there, but the Ferrari's going to have better traction. Is he going to try and hold it around the outside? No, that Alfa Romeo's got the fresher tyres on, using it to his advantage. These medium tyres, I think, are starting to go off now. Just a little bit.
And
As
Nintendo's training his ERS.
Mad Max
Is
has
he
got
going
past
to get
Alfa Z.
Yilmaz? Going into turn 1. Nintendo, he's got move on Yilmaz. But Yilmaz's good at... Oh, he hasn't come back in. Nintendo. He gets the position.
Side effects watches on for now. He's just going to be watching what's going on. Just starting to get a bit of sandbugs already. Now he's already got the light to say to go in the pits, so well, some people are ignoring their strategy calls, I don't know. But some movement going on here. Lotto losing a position here.
Oh, Hussein.
Oh, getting very close to Alfa Romeo of Mustafa.
There seems to be a gap with this top 8 now. They're trying to pull away.
Yeah, there's been a lot of battling with these guys, and Pistols managed to get his way through it.
Yeah.
On those mediums. He's now going to be...
Oh, safety car!
Safety car!
I don't know who is it, Matador?
Daniel's going to film another safety car. These medium runners, I think, are going to have to pit now.
Yeah.
I think it's not. I think it's an opportunity they can't miss up now. They're going to have to go onto the hards. They could go on the softs, but
Daniel
they'd be a
caused
bit
the other
stretch.
safety car.
No, that was Parallel,
Sorry.
wasn't it? No, that was Mercedes, wasn't it?
And they're all pitting now onto hards, I assume.
I assume, yeah, be on the hard, so softs won't make it that far.
Stu stayed out, Maps just stayed out. He's already
Yeah,
on
he can
hards.
go to the end of them now.
Side effects to pit for a set of softs.
He's obviously going for an aggressive strategy. I think he's going to go softs to the end. I think he's going to try and take it to the end.
Onto hards. He could.
I remember when Darkin did 17 laps on a set of softs. He's got to do 19, but that's what 2-3 laps under the safety car. So
Yeah.
it's still possible. I think it's still possible.
And Matador up to P7 now, but he has to pit again.
He has to pit again. Yeah. He should have really pitted, to be honest, to put a set of hards on if he did have a set of hards left. I think he might have pitted off the hards. But he's got to pit again. Side effects, I'm not so sure.
So the
Everyone
top
else around
3
him.
all on old hard. So they're going to try and go to the end.
Pistol's gone for another set of mediums, so he's got rid of his set of mediums that he had on. Because obviously those tyres weren't going to go to the end.
No.
But I think Alpha Z and Pistol are in the best situation right now. They've got tyres that can make it to the end nicely, and they've got the fastest compound. Side effects, he's going to be quick for his first 5 or 6 laps, but it's all about whether can you get those tyres to the end, and if he does, will he see him drop off towards the end of the stint? And those hard runs will start to catch up.
There's Bieber and Maudi on new hards, obviously.
Yeah, so they're going to be
Lotto.
looking for the long game here. After Bieber's lost a lot of time, he's down to 8th. So he's got behind Matador, but Bieber was down in P4, so I'm not sure how he's lost all those places.
Yeah.
Obviously something's happened during
Wait,
unless he
Bieber's
lost time.
7 positions so far. Same
Yeah,
with Jamo, he's done in 13.
Well, Jamo had lost his front wing, didn't he, at one point, didn't he?
Yeah.
But Bieber, I'm a
what's
bit
going on
surprised
here?
about.
Pirlo and feet.
Daniel in the pit lane.
Is he going on to mediums?
It's going to be saying mediums. Audience says hards now, isn't he?
Yeah.
onto something. I assumed when he got the damage, I assume he went onto the hards, not realizing that they were about 8 laps old.
Yeah.
But set mediums, doing nicely towards the end of the race, so I'll take him nicely to there. Side effects is going to be. Side effects is that's his target now. His objective is simply get ahead of these cars in front and try and pull as much of and just try and build a gap. So when his tyres do fall off, he has that gap already, and he can try and get to the end. But for now, he needs to get ahead, because if he gets stuck in this battle, those tyres are just getting worn. The pace advantage, he will be losing. So he needs to find a way through here if he wants any chance of winning this race on those tyres.
Right, take
in his lap. I'm not sure what Montre is doing. He's making a big gap here.
He's got up. Oh, Daniels has hit him. Daniels lost his front. He's got damage.
Passing time penalty.
5 seconds. Yeah, Daniel just rear-ended Montre.
On board with Montre, it wasn't like he brake checked you at all.
No.
I think Daniel was just.
He wasn't paying attention.
He just simply wasn't concentrating.
Anyway,
let's
see when Mad Max is going to go.
I don't know how many different leaders we've had so far. Mad Max is now leading this race. Like a 6th, 7th different leader. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's caught
out.
Hussein. And what's up from Mustafa? He's very close to the back
of him. What's happened to you, He's lost a lot of time. And Spyfair's going to try and overtake him in turn 1. Mustafa's got past Hussein. No, there's yellow flags.
Daniel's out. He's retired in the pit lane.
He's retired. He's done enough.
Side effects needs to get past Yilmaz right now. Uses overtake if he needs to. Yilmaz is using his overtake. He's going to slip on it inside. He has. Yilmaz's gone wide.
Yeah, he's going to go inside.
He's going to use advantage of those tyres. Yeah, he's got the move done.
Yeah.
Those tyres are a good at least second of that fastest.
Matador's round.
Matador's round. Oh.
Yeah.
It's not new there. But Sandfox is up into P5. McTendo up into P3. McTendo's had a great start on its restart.
Matador.
P4. Sandfox up the inside of Hussein, and he's got the move done. He's got so much more grip on those tyres. Hussein was on the older set of hards, and so is Mustafa. So Mustafa and Hussein are going to be the weakest cons here.
Oh, Matt's got penalty. Matt's got penalty.
Yeah, that's not good for him. It's not a real track. You see many penalties around. So that's not good for him. As Sandfox is now up into P3. So Sandfox will now use this lap to try and pass past McTendo.
Oh, Yilmaz, he's gone up the inside of Hussein and Mustafa.
Side by side through turn 3. See some sideways action around here.
Yeah, and Yilmaz gets some move done. Is Mustafa going to go inside?
Trying to nothing happening. He's on the older hards. I think he's actually trying to defend.
And side effects of McTendo. And side effects has got past.
He's got him round the outside. He's got the move done. He's got so much grip on those sides.
Oh,
flags.
Someone's off.
Mustafa. He's in the gravel.
And Hussein's off as well. I don't know what's happened there. But there's been a collision.
And a contact between Suraboy and Hussein.
Oh.
Sandfox
takes the lead.
Rounding up the insides, going into turn 10. And he's got to move on. This is exactly what needed.
Nintendo tries to.
His target now is to pull away and build a gap and hope those tyres can make it to the end. That's his target now. Starting to get them some of those sound bugs. Just be careful, can't.
Yeah, I've had a few.
Sound effects leads the way fastest lap of the race. I'm not sure the fast lap's going to be touched now for the rest of the race.
No.
Side by side with Yilmaz and McTendo.
McTendo gets the move done.
McTendo get the move now ahead of the McLaren driver. Been a quiet lap up to Maldi, I think.
He lost his front wing, didn't he?
Yeah. Pistol's got ahead of Maldi here.
Maldi had a good restart. Oh, he's on those hard, so yeah.
Yeah, Pistol and Yama on the mediums here, looking to fight their way through. Rafita's on a set of sauce, but he's not quite making the same inroads. So he's got to be a little bit worried now. because he doesn't want his tyres to fall off too quickly. As I'm saying, he's gone for very wide there. That was Mad Max. He's already got a penalty.
I think Mad Max could be struggling. Or
Oh,
Hoovers.
Mad Max.
I thought he's caught it.
Yeah, he's on 10 up old hards. He's
Yellow
really
flags. Is that Pirlo? Not sure.
Pirlo again. Yeah, Mad Max is on older hard tyres. He's on the oldest tyres around everyone around him.
Yeah.
It's completely out of sync. Oh, and the Williams and Maloney's pushing side effects through the last corner, and side effects pistol actually lost the rear there.
Oh,
that
that's
was
what
very
happened.
sketchy.
I was spectating Mad Max, and I wasn't sure what was going on. But Older and Pistol's got the move done on Mad Max. And Maldy as well is going side by side with Mad Max now. And
this is why you should pit, especially on this game.
The two Mercs. Jamo. He's getting move done. Mad Max has lost so many positions already.
Yeah, it's just being old tyres just doesn't work. I actually saw a clip with was it Thomas Ronhar, and he was on Mexico for WL or whatever it was. I mentioned I just said that to Maldy. He went down from 1st to 16th in one lap.
Oh wow! Yeah.
On old hards, and everyone else was on fresher tyres.
And Mad Max is going to get taken by
tyres
Rafita. Oh no, Rafita's not done that.
Not used to be this many drivers still racing at this point.
Yeah. Oh, Alpha Z. I don't know what's happened to Alpha Z.
Yeah, flags. It's been a contact with Pirlo, maybe. Mustafa, sorry. I won't be surprised if you got caught up at Matador there. Pistol's had a very good restart. He's now under fire though from Maldi.
Passed by Rafita.
Can I just say, Pistol?
Mad Max has left for session. Mad Max has left for session. You can get him back in.
I'll try and get him back in.
But Maldi and Silent Pistol are going side by side. And Maldi going to go up inside. Right. And Maldi gets some move done on Silent Pistol.
Yeah. Despite being on the hard tyres, he's managed to find a way through. Maybe Maldi's just got a little more pace than Pistol, despite being on the harder tyre.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Side Effects has pulled a 1.8 second gap from UMS at the moment.
I was expecting a bit more than that. Well, maybe UMS needs a bit more extra overtake to try and keep up. He has actually got 14%.
So I'm not sure if the mediums are working for Pistol.
Oh, he's saying. Oh, he's crashed out turn. No safety car.
It's a safety car.
He has to pit. He needs to pit. He needs to pit, I think.
Put
another set of softs on. Put another set of softs on, and he'll be rapid. Yilmaz stays out. Mika.
Oh no!
He's crashed.
I think
he's crashed in the pit lane.
In the pit lane. Oh no!
He's just crashed in the pit lane.
I think he has. He's shot. I think yeah. There's the front wing and the wheel as well. Oh.
It was gonna catch somebody out in the race at some point. Superboy picked up a time penalty.
Speed in the pit lane. Lotto is onto mediums.
Pistol's not going to be happy at all.
Yeah. It was doing well as well. Yeah.
Side effects is onto hards.
What's he done that for?
Why has he not just gone to another set of softs? Gone to a scrub set of softs that could have
easily taken softs.
Well, yeah, that's another choice. Jamo and Rafita, everyone's gone to mediums because obviously I think they didn't want to go onto a scrub set of softs. But Maldi's decided to do that.
Maldi saved his set of softs, hasn't he?
I don't know. I thought he did 3 runs, unless he's gone out twice on the same set of softs. But I thought he used all 3 sets. Well, unless he's just gone to a scrub set, which makes sense.
But it's 0 laps. It's just 0 laps old.
It will. Even if he does 5 laps in qualifying, it will still say 0 laps.
Oh, okay. Maybe it is a scrub set then. Maybe.
It could be a scrub set of tyres, but these guys obviously thought to go on certain mediums.
Yeah.
Does Side Effects not have a set of softs left? I'm going to go into race director. What the tyre strategies? Side Effects only used 1 set of mediums, so why has he not gone to another set of mediums? That's what's going through my head.
Did he forget to select them?
My
game's crashed. Oh dear.
That will happen. That might happen. Yeah, especially with these bugs. McTenno's in the pits.
Right.
Because remember, Side Effects was what made a very late choice to go into pits, and it was last
Yeah, he
second
did.
because the
Maybe he
safety car
forgot to
came
switch
out.
over from the
I
hards.
just don't think he had a chance to switch them over because the safety car came out
Yeah.
right when he's at the entry. I just don't think he had a chance to change it. Well, I'd probably rather be on fresh air hards than a one set of softs at this point in the race. So
Yeah.
the race is coming to him later on, but I think even the softs are going to easily make it to the end here now, even if they have done a couple laps.
Yeah.
In qualifying. You've got to wait a long time for Pirlo to get back. You need to invite back when you can get back
I'm
in.
already joining. I'll join.
Never mind.
Sorry.
Just send the invite anyway. So this is our third safety car of the race. If only if
It's not a DNS though. In tier 3.
Yeah, I'll say a couple of them being front wing damage, haven't they?
Yeah.
Why did this not happen in Austria? Why didn't you just have a front wing loss and safety car came out? I had a massive instant and nothing would happen. Same with tier 2. We had quite a few crashes, not many safety cars, had a couple of virtuals. So the tier 3 I think has been given special treatment today with 3 safety cars here.
Right, so we're just waiting for Matador, Mustafa and Pirlo to catch up. He'll be in next lap, probably. Yeah. These guys should catch up by the next
Definitely,
lap.
well, they'll be definitely in the next lap, yeah. A bit too late for them. So our Mad Max, he's still not back in. Not sure what
Did he
he's doing.
leave because he was losing
He's on home
positions?
I'm going to try and invite him back into the game, but if he does join back in, he's going to be swallowed up anyway.
But yeah, he's
Ooh,
got side effects.
Side effects on fresh hards, Maldi. Oh, Juan now!
Juan! Why's Juan retired? Was it in the pits? No, he's just crashed.
His car's in the barriers after the chicane. After the old chicane.
I don't know how he's done that.
How the hell's he managed that?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
That's
Mad Max is
not
playing F1 23.
That's no longer a slow section where you can spin out or something. He's at a part of circuit. I'm questioning how he's managed to do that.
I don't actually know how he's. Yeah, I don't know how he's done that.
I'm a bit baffled by that. One of those things I'm going to be baffled for the rest of the day thinking about.
Pirlo's overtook Mustafa. No, he hasn't. Right. They've all caught up now. So he'll be in this lap.
You have
Mad Max,
9
he
laps.
He hasn't rejoined.
Yeah, I've invited him twice now. It says home. I wonder if that was a bit of maybe a little bit of a range quit, but I don't know. Yilmaz leads the way. Booba and P2. Side effects. He's on better tyres than the cars ahead, but he's on the worse tyres from the cars behind. So
yeah,
interesting to see how that works out. I think side effects is what he needs to do.
And
Is try and get ahead of
is on softs.
Yeah, he needs to put Booba and Yilmaz in between them to stand any chance.
Yeah.
But even if that does happen, the Booba, Yilmaz and Booba are not going to last very long.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Maldi's probably in the hot seat to win this race now.
Yeah, he's got a very good chance. Very good chance.
But he still needs to be careful with Jamo behind him, and Jamo's not going to make it easy. Can Maldi win this Spanish Grand Prix?
P11.
I don't know. I don't know. I think he pitted. He pitted.
Mad Max has rejoined now, apparently. But Yilmaz,
now.
We'll see when your Yilmaz go. Oh, he's gone now.
It's gone. Oh, that sound bug. Big sound effects will go straight past. Make sure he didn't get a legal overtake. I think he might have got away with it. He's got a legal overtake.
He got a legal overtake. Oh, but
and Maldi passed him.
Maldi's got past him.
On the soft tyres, I don't think side effects could do much about that anyway, but...
Oh, but they're going to
try. Hard versus soft.
Side effects going to try. Oh, but...
Mad Max AI gets fired up here.
Side effects are going to go inside of Maldi. Oh,
Maldi's going to have much more grip though.
Yeah. Gamo's just watching all this happen in front of him. And Nintendo has overtaken Swear Boy. And Mad Max has rejoined and he's now battling with Rafita.
Yeah, he's on old hards now. Everyone else is on fresh tyres.
Yeah. Nintendo and Alpha Z also firing. But Maudi, let's see if Maudi can overtake Uber very shortly. Because Yilmaz and Uber both on 10-lap old hards.
Oh, as McTendo makes contact with Lotto there for a second.
Oh.
I'll see on those soft tyres trying to make his way through.
Mancho and Mustafa also side by side. Always been contact.
Maudi's trying to get passes alongside Bieber now. Alongside,
yeah.
It's all about how much downforce they've got on their cars. Maudi seems to have better side speed.
He's got up inside of Maudi. Oh, he's backed out.
Yeah, that was not. He's a contact. And he's lost a position by doing so. Yep, I don't know what side effects was thinking there. And Mad Max has also suffered from it.
Yeah, Alpha C's going to get past him now. But Maudi, I think Maudi.
Oh, as Lotto, there's collisions here. They get crashed by Mad Max.
Nintendo.
There's so much happening.
Mad Max.
I don't know who made contact with. Somebody made contact with somebody, and Mercedes went drifted into the path of him. Yeah, it was like one car crashed with another, and that one other car then clashed with the other because of that other crash.
Anyway, Maudi is within 2 tenths now of Yilmaz.
This is Maudi's chance. He wants to protect that crown. He's got to do it.
Yep. Meanwhile, side effects is overtaking Jamo. Side by side. Jamo keeps the position. Right, here's Maudi. He's going to use all of his DRS.
There's no DRS yet, so he could wait another lap and wait for DRS, but you could get the move done now, which
he's
is
going to get it done now. Or is he?
Just getting alongside, using a bit of overtake just to get alongside, up the inside here off the tyres. He can brake later. He doesn't need the McLaren. Holds off and got a nice helicopter shot. He has. Maudi up into P1, and I think Maudi, he just all he's seen now is not spin, and he'll be winning this race.
Yeah, but here comes Jamo on
Jamo. Up the inside. Oh. And he's got better traction, he's got better grip on those tyres.
Yeah, better traction.
Bieber's on 12 lap hold hards. He's going to be suffering a lot
he
here.
Tries to keep it in there, but Jam's going to get him on the traction. Oh, he hasn't. Oh, no, he's backed out of it, luckily.
Yep, that's these sandboxes are really making it difficult to be on board. He's had a bit of a moment, Bieber. He's now under fire from side effects on those tyres that are much better condition. DRS for all of them here. That's not looking to get back on the Mercedes, maybe. Oh, it's side effects on the inside. Oh, he's on the curb.
Oh,
he's got on the curb. He's
pushed him off. Oh,
yeah. Side effects, he got on those sausage curbs on the inside, that left-hander, and that just sent him wide. Maudi's up into the V1, and he's got a DRS gap as well. So there's no DRS for the McLaren either. So that's extra bonus for Maudi. Jamo does have DRS though, so that will keep him ahead of side effects for now.
Yeah.
There's 6 laps of running left.
Rafita is going to move on Lotto. Oh, no, he's backed out of it.
Oh, by doing so, Mustafa's going to take advantage of it.
Rafita
he backed out
too early.
He backed out too hard, I think, there.
Yeah, I think,
It's like left all he needed. He slammed on the brakes.
Yeah.
Both of them got no battery left to put up into time pound. So
Mad Max. Is he going to fast that? Mad Max might be going fast that.
Bit pointless when you're that far back, but I guess you can. I've got. It was bound to happen. I managed to avoid it yesterday, but it's happened. It did happen today.
Maudi always. Yeah,
that sound bug gets so bad. That sound bug gets so bad to the point where it actually crashes the game.
Yeah. Right, Jamo is really close to the back of Yilmaz now. And Nintendo got past Muncho. And Bieber's got a penalty. Well, side effects overtakes him. But and Jamo's got past Yilmaz on those mediums. But Yilmaz is going to come back in. And Alpha Z sets a fastest lap out of all people. And Bieber's overtaken side effects going into turn 1. But Yilmaz has overtaken Jamo. And Mustafa! Lotto's out! Lotto is out. And it's a safety car! Late safety car.
It's going to be a one-lap safety car.
It's at 29. Yeah, it's going to be a one-lap safety car.
It's going to be what? 1-2 lap safety car, yeah.
Lotto, I don't know if he got taken out. I was working on Maudi, but I don't know what happened.
Right, I'm back. Get all the stuff back up.
It's a sort of saved Mad Max now. He's on fresh soft, he has got penalty.
Yilmaz has an option to pit for softs here, but is it worth losing track position?
I don't know how
Wait,
far
how is
will he
Yilmaz
pull
P?
back?
How is Yilmaz? Wait, how is Yilmaz still P2?
He we overtook Jamo. And
I'm
also
just surprised he hasn't been swallowed up yet. That's all. But I mean, there've been too busy fighting with Boober.
A 14 lap old hearts.
I think because they've been too busy fighting with Boober, it's Yilmaz has actually been getting away, staying out, which is probably the better choice.
As well.
I think track position is going to be lost here. Boober's in the pits. Yeah, I can understand from him.
I don't think it's worth it that this late on.
Yeah, but Rafiti's also in the pits. That's one less car, and so is Surboy. So some cars are going in the pits behind him.
It seems like it's the right choice.
Pirlo, so actually Boober won't lose too many places. People will only lose about 2 or 3 places. So that's actually worked out well for him in the end.
I can't imagine how Yilmaz is going to be able to keep this P2 with Jamo and side effects behind him. But who knows what can happen.
Yeah. I'm sure Marley wouldn't be happy. He's not happy about this.
No.
Stuff going to give him a 5 second. 5 second time penalty crossing the pit lane at the white line exit. Wow.
What's happening here?
Really
What's the side effects? He's ghosting for a second. And Alphazee's... Wait, hold on. Side effects was P4. And Alphazee's overtook him on the safety car. I don't know what's happened there. And Nintendo's overtaking the side effect. Oh, no. Is it because side effects is AI?
I don't know. Is that because I disconnected, is it?
Yeah.
And maybe it's creating a bit of a faffle. I wonder. I think if it works by who it was, was it? I can't remember who was the person in. Who was the first person in? I can't remember. After I left, I think he was the first. I can't remember who. So I'm trying to think. Was it you that came in first into the lobby?
So.
Because normally it pushes the leader post down to the person who was in.
Oh, I wasn't in second. I was in like late on because I thought Joey was going to be commentating. I don't know who it is.
That's true. Anyone could be the host as long as the internet I'm not sure if that's always necessarily the case though. I think it's just random. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I'll take to assume that it's just the second person who was in the lobby. The host, no, not host, sorry. Tangible words here in my brain. Pirlo is going to catch up here as Mustafa's just spun.
Oh dear.
Seems kicked out of the barriers. Safety car won't be in this lap. There is no choice. Safety car has to be in this lap.
Yeah.
Has to be 2 race laps racing. Maudi needs to pull a nice gap here. He needs to get a good launch. And I think if Maudi keeps it ahead into turn 1, he's got it.
Yeah. And the good thing is Yilmaz is on 16, sorry, lap old hards. So I doubt he's going to be dead quick.
But that's not going to be as dramatic though as it was when they were on fresh tyres, because everyone now has gone through all that tyre. Their freshness has gone now, so those tyres are going to be they level off a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting what Bieber can do though. He's on fresh softs now.
Because the hards, after about 5 laps, the tyre wear to that time difference doesn't really change for a very, very long time.
Yeah. But anyway, Maudi,
and if the fuel comes down,
he's going to get the restart underway here.
Yep, he needs a nice launch here.
Couple of laps.
Try anything to try and catch Yilmaz off guard. Obviously, you've got 2 laps, so you can burn a lot of battery, but not too much. You want to keep it a little bit for the last bit. When will he go? When will he go? He's gone. He's gone early. It's caught Yilmaz off guard a little bit there.
Yeah.
Everything, Maudi. Everything is left. Side effects.
Oh.
He's got the slipstream from Maudi. Watch out for the Mercedes as well. Jamo.
Jamo.
Around the outside. He's got the move done. Oh my god, there's a big crash! He's in the wall. Side effects got tangled with Yilmaz as he's gone in backwards into the barriers at turn 2. And that's dropped him all the way down to last. As some more kerfuffle going on with the McLaren of Azumai and of Boober and Moncho as they continue to fight here. As more tangling going on here. And I think they've all gone through relatively cleanly. And the Ferrari's off. That is Superboy.
Oh,
So
Superboy.
1 place up for side effects. Side effects is going to gain some places, some penalties. But on those old hards, he's not going to catch up here. Maldi continues to lead the way.
Wait,
but
hold
he's
on.
not pulling
Side
the gap
effects is
yet.
P7 on my screen. I don't know how that's happened.
P13 for me, which is where his car is behind Pirlo.
Pirlo is 13 for me. Oh!
Mustafa up the inside of Matador. Got the move done. Matador's on the old hard, on the old softs here, so his tyres are starting to be a little bit worn. I think that's why Yomas is keeping up Maldi. I think those softs have just not quite got the grip that they used to. But there's no DRS. But Maldi is continuously. It's the last lap of the race.
Last lap.
We've had 4 safety cars this race.
In tier 3.
It's turned everything on its head. As Matador and Pirlo side by side, and Side Effects has made it 3 wide, and he's got 3 passes. Oh, there's been a massive crash, and Side Effects is a second incident in 2 laps,
No.
and that's his front wing gone. I don't know what happened there. He seemed to get caught, but I'm not
he's
sure.
got moves. Front wing.
Yeah. Oh, if he even did have front wing, his race is over anyway.
Mustafa and
He's out of
Muncho
the
back in
points.
for the last point. Yeah, Mustafa's gone up the inside. Oh, there's been contact.
It's gone around again. He's gone around again. He's spun on the grass. It's. I've seen that Alfa Romeo around quite a few times this race.
Yeah, Alfa Romeo
it'd be
has
quite
been
bad
all
now.
over the place. Oh, he's retired. Mustafa's retired.
Retired from the session. Yeah, he's not getting any points. But
No,
Maldi, out of nowhere,
he's going to win here.
quite unexpected victory, not gonna lie,
Yeah.
but he's been on the right tyres at the right time. He's got the strategy absolutely nailed around the last corner.
Maldi's going to win
Maldi.
here in Spain.
He's called it. He called it. Esi Maldi wins in Spain as Yomas follows him as Jamo P3. It is Maldi's win day. He called it from the start. He called it a couple of hours ago. Well, he does it every time anyway. Doesn't actually win him, but this time, if he keeps saying it every single time, at some point you'll all be correct. As that's
Side effects are going to be disappointed with that result. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to have the same side effects. There's 2 leaders that just completely dropped straight to the back. Bieber's picked up a point.
Yep.
Rafika's got P5.
Matador's got points.
Yeah, and Rafika's P5. He was pretty much dead last most of the job for the last half of the race.
Pirlo, isn't it? Not Rafika.
Well, Pirlo was
Matador driving for today.
Rafika was in the back. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, there's a lot of retirements that helped him teleport him up the positions. But I think the driver day. I think I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, Maldi's on the books, but I think Yamaz on those hards also did very well to hold on there. But I think there's been a lot of people who deserve the driver of the day today. There's lots of unexpected position changes. But Maldi is your Spanish race winner here at the Circuit de Catalunya at Montemelo. Is the little village where it's located at. And it is Maldi's first victory. Will he get more this season? That's the question. Will he be able to refight for the championship again and defend his title?
Yeah.
That's the big thing. But
Who ended up getting fastest
is
lap?
your
What's gone outside the top
race
10?
winner. Yeah, sure, boy. Rafika did 4 pit stops in the end. Finished P4. Maldi is your race winner here at Spain. Yilmaz P2 follows up in the front row on the podium. Alpha Z finishes off the podium there. P3 for him. Jamo P4. Obviously, Jamo had a bit of distance for the race. He had no phone at one point. He had no phone ring at one point as well. Rafita P5.
Nintendo.
Kind of a
P6.
Nintendo P6. Mad Max P7 after coming back late. Moncho P8. Master P9. Bieber P10. Very disappointed from him. Superboy P11. Pirar P12. Sound Effects after instant P13. Mustafa P14.
Lotto.
I can't get the rest.
There's
The rest of retirements anyway.
Yeah.
They're all retirements anyway, so doesn't really matter for them as long as it all classifies. Let's get Maldi into the com box here for an interview, and the same with Alpha Z. I'm not sure. I think he does speak a bit of English.
Yeah, I've been in a party with him before. He does speak English. Okay, man.
There you go. So Alpha Z is in.
Maldi.
Maldi.
There you go.
But who else finished the podium? Who was the
Yilmaz.
person that finished the podium?
We can't
Yilmaz. Well,
interview
Yilmaz
Yilmaz.
can't do it. He's on PlayStation or PC, I think.
PC.
So
Yes, absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, you finished third, did you?
it says he's finished third.
You finished third.
The lobby was very glitched in closing stages.
I
He
don't
said Alphas weren't even in the top 6 on my screen, so...
For us, it said
I
it
don't
was
know.
third.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Well, you give an interview anyway, can't you? I mean,
give an interview,
I
yeah,
got
give
one
an
anyway at the end
interview.
of the day, so...
but yeah, well, end of the day, we'll still get a cheeky interview off you, Alfie, anyway. Just give your thoughts on that race. I'm not sure too much happened that race, to be honest. I completely forgot who individual races went. Just give us a rundown on your race there, Alpha Z, and how those 4 safety cars end up working for you.
Well, very chaotic because I had a crash with my teammate because he fully turned into me on the outside, and then I came back because of the safety car, and apparently finished P3 when it said I was P5.
Well, Maldi said that you're P6, so we're getting about 5 different results here. So
everyone's got different results.
I'll have to review that a bit awkward because obviously I disconnected because of the sound bugs.
Yeah.
But yeah, but still, it was a good race there. Obviously, keep you out of the way. But I'll stop at your well done, your congratulations for your race anyway.
Thank you.
Regardless of where you finished. But the main man where the spotlight needs to be on is STB Maldi. He wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Maldi, include your year.
Yes.
You are the winner of the Spanish Grand Prix.
Grande weekend, grande.
Nailed the strategy, nailed the safety cars.
Well, I actually went, which was absolutely incredible for me. This is what happened. I went for the softer strategy. I was banking on the safety car in the late stages of the race. It came, everyone went on hards, and I knew that the softs can go at least 14, 15 laps. Because I actually, prepare for races, unlike people. Alphas, I know you was practicing. But no, in all seriousness, it was a great race. There was a bit of questionable driving in the first few laps. Drivers getting illegal overtakes and having to let people through.
Yeah.
I had an illegal overtake as well. All in all, it was a great race, very enjoyable, very sweaty. I've never actually had to sweat that hard for a Tier 3 race in my life, which is pretty good. But yeah, the safety car came out last, and I thought, right, we're going straight onto the soft tyres. They can go to the distance. Just a shame that last safety car came out. I probably would have got the gap up to 4 or 5 seconds. We are car routes, Maldi, P1. So we are car routes.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Bradley, for that very, very, very entertainment race. Very chaotic, 4 safety cars.
Yeah.
Kept us everyone on our toes there, I think. Kept it unpredictable, but well done, Maldi. Race winner for the Spanish Grand Prix. Championship defence is now fully in swing.
And I'm higher up now in the combined championship as well.
Yeah, I guess that does. Yeah, and but please come back, obviously, for next week for. Actually, my brain's lost now because the calendar's not the same. Imola. Yeah, I was going to forget about
You've been building
that.
it on Steve's timeline.
I haven't quite yet. But yeah, Imola is next week for Tier 1. Obviously, return to Imola. We didn't race there last season. But we'll be back there. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But we'll be back there for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, or as I like to call it, the Imolaine Grand Prix. But come back for them for Monday. Maldi and Piss will be back in the comment box for you then. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back for you next week as always. Thank you.
Yeah.